that quite late in life is quite remarkable. It really is. So my early racing was with KRC. So I mean, I'm probably in the Bemsey archives. I can't remember when my first race with Bemsey was.
What year would that have been?
KRC 94. I started racing. There we go.
That's
94, 95, something like that. Anyway.
Yeah. We're possibly at the same meetings, mate, because...
Well, the one I discovered, I was at the same meetings with Finn Reynolds.
Oh, right, yeah, okay.
Right, here we go then. We're away as far as the Ninjas go. Yes, enough about us, yes. Let's concentrate on what's on the track there. And I think, is that Lucas King taking the lead once again? I think it might be, or maybe not actually. He might be in second place. Not 100% sure. We'll have to wait until we pick those up in just a moment. We've got a better view of the MZs.
Let's see who gets the whole shot this time.
All right, here we go. The revs rise. And away we go. And it looks like Andy Wales is going to get the jump in the middle. It's pretty even Stevens, though, isn't it? No, that is Alexander Mann, yep.
Interesting to see where the third place rider goes up the inside here.
Yeah, he's going to have a look there at Wales. Wales going for the swoop round the outside. That works well, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, poor old Dan Bray got his nose chopped off. Oh, no, sorry, wrong one. Caleb Bright.
Caleb Bright,
yeah. He got his nose chopped off there.
Caleb there is the noseless one, basically. All right, the leaders in the Ninjas are making their way down the back straight, heading towards us at a great rate of knots. As great a rate of knots as they can manage anyway. Down towards us they come. We won't see them again until they exit the chicane. There's been a few penalties handed out for flagging, for curb infringements. I'd like to hear the full story of those. Right, we've got a leader in the Ninjas who's got a good half dozen bike lengths, but second and third very close. A little bit of a gap there. We've got fourth, fifth and sixth. We're definitely arguing over the minor placings there. Everybody trying to play the slipstream battle there. It's Danny Huskinson having a long look over his shoulder. I wouldn't worry about what's behind you, Danny. I'd get my head down.
Yeah, a bit early in the race for that.
Yeah, get your head down and maybe concentrate on getting the toe, because sitting up and having a look over your shoulder doesn't do much of your lap times, and this time he has got the toe down the front straight, and he is picking up a very good toe off of Alfie Garrett there. Young Alfie
straight through on the run into Redgate.
Yep, indeed, uses that very nicely indeed. So Danny Huskinson really coming good here as he leads the youngster, but it's Lucas King who is heading the whole field. Dan Bray there in fourth place. Then it is Annabelle McCarthy even, sorry. She wishes the name was McCartney. It'd be a lot easier to get sponsorship. And they're ahead of William Round, who loses a place on the opening lap. Harry Barrell up next, and it's Harley Baker, Arnie Carr, Chloe Gleason unfortunately loses a couple of places. Who else is mixing in? Going back into Lees has lost a couple of places as well as the MZs come across the line.
Yep, and Andrew Wales has taken the first lap honours with Alex Mann chasing very closely behind him and looking for an inside move, but he's had his nose chopped off there.
Couldn't make up the half-second gap there, even in the strong toe. These two have opened up the gap between themselves and Caleb Bright and John Ashmead, Gordon Ryan, Chris Kent, and pardon me. And the last of the runners there is Graham Lewis, who's got a great start, unfortunately, with Layla Williams now coming across the line, having her first experience as a rookie rider on the MZ there. Out the back, looks like we've lost the timing screen, unfortunately, or we might have lost the rider. We've lost our radio, that's for sure, because Alfie Garrett has not tripped up the timing beam out the back there. Fastest man on the track is Dan Bray as well in the first sector. Let's see if Alfie Garrett has come around there, because I'm not sure he has actually. I wonder if we've lost Alfie somewhere. It's the trouble at the end of the day, the radio's running out of battery. Yeah, Alfie Garrett I don't think is there, unfortunately. The young lad who won one of the races at Oak Park on the Saturday. Over the line they come then, and it is again Lucas King with the fastest lap there. There's Huskinson, Bray, McCarthy, Round, Barrel, Baker, Gleason, Carr, Cowie. Yep, Garrett is definitely going backwards, so unfortunately for Alfie, we've lost him somewhere. Didn't see anything.
It's certainly not the same level of dust up in this one. It's turned into a bit of a snake procession-y going on here. Like, well, come on, boys, liven it up.
Yeah. Yeah, you expect the youngsters to be out. I mean, it's got to be the greatest thing being a kid racing bikes at the end of the day.
Can you imagine?
Oh, mate, I can imagine. I can dream.
Look at these two. Alex Mann has just
out-driven
Andy Wales up towards the last turn.
They are making up for the action there.
They are bringing the action to us right now.
Over the line they go. They're half a second this time. Alex Mann has got a good drive off the corner. He's going to go for a bit of a slipstream. He's going around the outside. He's going to take the long way around. Doesn't need to take the long way. He's pulled off a very clean pass before we've even got to the corner. Forget the brakes. He's into the lead, the reigning champion there. Yeah, no, I always think being a kid racing bikes has got to be the coolest thing in the world. Because
you start with you spending your dad's money.
Exactly, you're spending somebody else's money, and if you smash it to pieces, sorry, Dad.
Sorry, could have another one.
And if you break something, you go to school next on Monday morning going, oh yeah, I broke myself at racing bikes at Donington. I mean, wow.
Yeah.
I mean,
unreal.
What a manny-faggot you become very quickly. Okay, into the hairpin we go, the Heineken hairpin, and
I lost the word.
don't try and find the mate. It's all good. Here's Lucas King who continues to lead the way. And start me off now.
Take your medicine. It's your own fault.
Ray and Huskinson, the main battle on the track. That is for the lead, of course, in the Senior Cup there. McCarthy holding on to second place in the Juniors, and she's got a very handy 1.8 second gap over William Round, who in turn has half a second over Harry Barrell. Behind Harley Baker, we've got Chloe Gleeson, George Cowie and Arnie Carr having a good little scrap between them. Not too close, so about half a second between each of them. Bray with the fastest second time on that particular lap. The fastest lap of the race so far, we're in the 51s there. That is for the leader, Lucas King.
51.336 there for Lucas King.
So Lucas wants to take home the lap record. I'm afraid he's got to shave quite a bit off that particular time.
Well, we've got the biggest gap so far between Alex Mann and Andrew Wales. So Alex Mann has carried. Oh, and that gap is now closed up.
Doesn't take long, does it?
Just one corner,
as you well know. And he's just about in slipstream range as well. If you can hang on to that little bit of a toe, could pay dividends later on in the lap. These two have been scrapping like this for quite a few years.
Yeah, I was going to say
know each
that.
other very well indeed.
Yeah. Absolute faith in their companion there.
Oh yeah, no, they know each other all too well.
Trading championships, I believe.
Yeah, that's the other thing they
my
trade.
Turn.
Well.
No, it's my turn.
Yeah, that's kind of where we're at with that, really. And we got very close to the lap record as well.
Oh, okay.
The earlier race, we saw. Oh no, in fact, we did see a lap record. Sorry, because Alexander Mann has done a 56.8, so he has shaved that lap record. So we've got our next lap record for the day, there, mate.
Right.
So I do apologise. I didn't notice that earlier, Alex, but well done to you. You become lap record number 6 for the day. So we are definitely seeing a good chunk of lap records disappearing here today.
Wow, it's perfect conditions by the looks of it.
Absolutely. Lucas King over the line once again. His gap is now out to, what's that, 1.3 seconds.
Yeah,
so
he's running consistent.
He's consistent. He's lost a little bit of time there, though, didn't he? His last lap, 51.7, the others 51.4.
That's the least of his consistent ones, thanks to me starting with commentator's curse there. But
well, he doesn't need to worry too much because Bray and Huskinson behind him are seniors, so they're actually providing quite a handy little buffer between himself and his first actual junior rival, and that is Annabelle McCarthy,
right,
who is looking good to be clambering onto the podium, so she'll be delighted with that, as indeed will her family. William Round is also looking good to pick up another medal for his trouble. So yeah, MZ Racing so far, well, it's been Andy Wales who has won 2 races but leads the championship, because Alexander Mann has had a DNF, though he has won 6 races. So it's going to go down to the wire with those guys. And Dan Bray has managed to win 1 race so far in the seniors, compared with Danny Huskinson's 3. And Lucas King, he's won 6 races so far this year. He's doing a great job. He's only DNF'd once. Annabelle McCarthy, yeah, she's been on the podium in every meeting so far. Annabelle, best result of the 2nd place at Brands Hatch behind Lucas. So she's no stranger to the podium. The one who was very happy at Alton Park was Chloe Gleeson. Chloe had never been on the podium before, and she picked up a couple of the 3rd places there. So William Round, he was on the podium at Brands Hatch, got a 2nd place there on the Sunday morning. Didn't come out to play at Alton Park, unfortunately for him. But no strangers to the podium either, so he'll be delighted to add another medal to his collection. But the one they all want, of course, is one of the Bemsey gold medals. Well, Lucas King
has just earned one of those.
He certainly has. There we go. Does it fine style.
And
Comes across the
fastest
line.
lap of the race from Bray in second there.
Yeah, what sort of time?
150.910 on the last lap.
50.910. So
Yep.
we're into the 50s, but you need to be really in the 49s. It's a 50.181 is your lap record. So
Okay.
that's what you need to do if you want to
Okay.
claim that one. But nonetheless, a good result for him. It's a senior win ahead of Danny Huskins, third of the seniors. Then who is the third senior?
Jake King.
Jay King. There we go. Oh, hang on a minute. Up side by side. Here we go. The